What's up, YouTube? We're currently at Apollo's Barber Shop in Malden, South Carolina. Gonna be getting the beard shaped up, gonna be getting lined up, gonna be getting a fresh haircut. After we get all that done, we're gonna be getting into a review of the Fable Beard Co. oils, shampoo, and conditioner that we had in the last video in the unboxing. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's the very first video ever. Going to be talking about how it feels in the beard, how the scents smell, and stuff like that. So hey, y'all stay tuned. We'll get with it. Hey, what's up, YouTube? We're here in the outdoors now after getting the beard shaped up and my hair cut, which you saw in the previous pictures. Now we're going to get into the beard product portion of this video. So if you haven't seen my last video, which is also my very first video, we did an unboxing of the Fable Beard Co. Beard oil and beard wash and conditioner. So the three scents that we got was the Troll, the Druid, and the Quarterback. Now speaking on the first one, which will be the Druid, the scent profile is tobacco leaf, creek moss, and bergamot. Now to me, when you open the bottle, you get the tobacco leaf smell and you get the bergamot smell, but then you get a nice clean, kind of refreshing smell to it. So to me, I'm assuming that that's the creek moss. Now to me, this one wasn't a very strong scent. It has a nice scent, but it's not as strong as the other two. Now Fable says that they use nothing but natural oils in their stuff, and on the ingredients list on the bottle it says coconut oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, sweet almond oil, essential oils, and fragrance oils. Now Fable says that their product lasts anywhere from 8 to 9 hours. Personally, myself, I work outside in the heat. I'm always sweating, and I usually work a 9 or more hour shift. This in particular scent maybe lasted 4 to 5 hours in my beard. So for me, it's not that strong lasting. For others, it may be. But it is still a really nice scent, very clean smelling, very manly. The next one that we're going to talk about is actually, personally, I think my favorite out of all three of them, and that's going to be the Troll. Now the Troll's scent profile is sandalwood pipe, oak moss bridge, refreshing stream, and bright spring air. Now to me, when you open this bottle and you smell it and you put it in your beard, you get a nice sandalwood tobacco smell, but you also get a really nice clean, strong cologne smell. And to me, that's nice. I like stuff like that. And out of all three, this is actually the strongest scent. When I put this in my beard and I went to work and was sweating and everything, at the end of my shift, I could still smell it in my beard. It wasn't as strong at the end of my shift, but you could still, plain as day, smell it. So to me, this is a favorite. And the next one is the Quarterback. And the Quarterback scent profile is timberwood, freshly squeezed lemon, and fields of grass. Now to me, this one, it's almost like I am cutting the grass, like a nice grass field, with a glass of cold lemonade. It smelled unbelievably good. I was not expecting the way it smelled. You get the smell of the lemon, but you get the smell of a grassy field. And like I said, it's almost like cutting a really nice grass field with a cold glass of lemonade. So it was a really good scent. Now all three of them performed very well in the beard. They felt great on the skin, in the hair, everything. Uh, Before I started using these oils, my beard was semi-soft. It was still kind of coarse and stuff like that. But when I started using these oils, I've been using them for almost a week now. And even in that time, my beard, I can tell, has gotten so much softer. It's crazy. So incredibly good product, incredibly good oils. Scents are fantastic. Some of them stronger than others. In the future, we will do a review on some of the other scents. But now let's go ahead and talk about the beard wash and conditioner. So this one in particular is the beard conditioner, and the conditioner and the wash are both in the Troll scent. When it came to the wash, the scent wasn't as strong as the oil, but it was still there and still smelled very good. Now, the wash itself, it did suds up, but it not very much. It basically kind of sudsed up just enough to get in the beard and wash it, which some may like and some of you might not. But it doesn't take much, even for me. You know, my beard is decently long, and it didn't take much for me. Fellas, some of you who have longer beards than me, you may need a little more. When it came to the conditioner is a nice, thick, and kind of creamy conditioner. Felt really nice in the beard and actually moisturized and softened the beard very nicely. Same as the wash. The scent's not as strong, but it's still there. So that's the conditioner and the beard wash. Now, let's go ahead and we'll put some of the Druid into the beard and kind of work it in and just talk about how it smells when you put it into the beard. All right, guys. So we're going to use the Druid. And thanks to Mother Nature, she's making us a lovely camera holder, aka a tree. So, the way I normally do it in my beard, I take the dropper and I just go along the edges of my beard, and then I work it in with my hands. Some guys, you like to put it in your hands, rub it together, and then go in. I do either way, but I prefer to do it this way. So, we'll go ahead and get some in. A little bit more on the chin. So already opening it up and putting it in the beard, I can smell the bergamot and the tobacco leaf. It's not a very greasy beard oil. You know, you can get some beard oils that are kind of greasy and leave a high, really shiny beard. This one's not very greasy and it doesn't leave that high of a shine. When the sun hits it, you can kind of see that you have oil in there, but it doesn't leave like a very greasy look. Yeah, very tobacco-y and bergamot. And then, like I said, you get kind of that fresh smell, which would be the creek moss. And right out of the bottle, it is strong. I ain't gonna lie. Out of the bottle and first put it into the beard, it is nice and strong in its scent. But over time, for me, the scent kind of did wear off about 5 hours in. But goes into the beard nicely. Feels good on the skin. Works through the hairs really nice. And then me personally, whatever extra I have, I kind of just rub on my skin over my tattoos. All right. And then first, I like to use a detangler brush. That's just me. and then kind of just work it through the beard. And while we're doing this, look at this view. Can it get any better than just being in the woods? I mean, seriously. Best place to be is either in the woods or on a body of water. Because Mother Nature, she makes some really beautiful stuff. Alright. And then after that, then I like to go over with my bristle brush and kind of help spread it through the hair. Alright. And then, very last, I like to go back with just a little bit to get the mustache and the soul patch. And then I just take my bristle brush and just kind of work that in. And as you can tell, my beard doesn't look very greasy, doesn't look very shiny. All of the hairs are evenly coated. The skin is nice and coated with the oil, and everything has been refreshed. So that's my review on these scents, these oils, and the conditioner and beard wash. I do highly recommend this company. So far, everything I've used has been great. The scents are great. Ladies, if you're watching this, get this stuff for your man. He's gonna love it. You're gonna love the way it smells. You can't go wrong with it. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you like this, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and always subscribe. Thank y'all.